It was really exciting. You know, we had orders just coming out the woodworks, and we didn't even really know how much we had for a couple of weeks. And then we got here and tried to make enough material to fill the orders. And first big bottleneck that we knew was going to be a big problem was the slicer. We were slicing by hand with a deli slicer and trying to crank out enough product to actually sell. Well, we had a hard time getting a slicer. It's hard to find a used slicer. They're expensive. Everybody wants them. The one we wanted is the standard in the industry, and we finally got one here, and a big sense of relief. And got it all hooked up, and the apples would just pour right through it. It was great. We actually have brought on other people a little earlier than we expected to do with the increased demand. These are ready to come out of here now. The slices are all softened up and you can handle them easily without breaking them, as opposed to when they first came out of the slicer, if you tried to stir them or pick them up, you'd break the slices. Bringing somebody else in to work in the process is a big relief, but it's also sometimes feels like it's hard because you have to slow down to teach somebody. The spinner is a low-cost solution to a very expensive food processing problem. It would have cost us at least $6,000 to get a centrifuge to do the same job that a Speed Queen does. Back when we were first thinking about the business, I never really imagined that I'd be running a factory and learning how to make it work. But that's a big part of being in a business like this.
Yeah, I liked your idea of quarter-ounce sample bags. Just take the whole bag, just give out bags.
I think supermarkets are the only
Much of the decision-making happens on the fly at this stage. It's really essential to get together and meet periodically, and the ideal is to have a routine of staff meetings where you can brainstorm. But often we don't have the time to do that, and we'll find ourselves dealing with something that's come up, just having a huddle in the midst of a production session. When we went to the trade show, we actually didn't intend to take orders because we didn't know how soon we'd be able to fill them. It's definitely a danger not being able to fulfill a promise that we made. And we've had to be very diligent about contacting the customers that we made at the trade shows, letting them know what's happening, when they're going to have their product. At times it seems as though we're never going to get out from underneath this 8-ball of being behind in orders. The first things we've done to handle the demand is just to work long hours, working from 6 or 7 in the morning till 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. That gets a lot of things done, but you can't go on like that forever. On some days it seems as though nothing's going right, and that we'll never get the systems working, we'll never get the production where we want it, we don't understand what's happening. The next day, everything goes perfectly. The response has been good. People love the product, they'd like to have it right now, but they're willing to get it when they get it.